guys, my name is Hannah Furstenberg, and today we're going to be continuing our lesson on baking. Today we're going to be making gingerbread cookies. So to start off with, as a class, we're going to read off the entire list, or the list of ingredients. So let's read it as a class, guys. Ready? 4 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, a half cup of butter, half teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon, half teaspoon ginger, half cup molasses, and 1 egg. Okay, now that we got through that, we're going to start off with putting all our dry ingredients into our bowl. So the first thing it called for was, Nolan?
4 cups of flour.
Okay, so we have our flour right here. I'm going to try not to block this bowl as best as possible. And so one thing important to do with this is to make sure that it is level. So see, I have a lot of excess on top right now. We're going to just scrape that straight across the top and back into the bag as cleanly as possible. So 1, 2, we're going to need some more on that one. Students, I'd really like you listening. 3, 4. Okay. So now that we have 4 cups of flour, what comes next, Laramie?
1 cup of sugar.
Okay. So we're going to take our cup, and we're going to get our other bag, which is sugar. We're going to make sure it's nice and even on the top, and we're going to dump it in. Okay. What is the next dried good that it calls for, Nolan?
A half teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay, Nolan, can you come point out which one's a teaspoon for me, please?
That one.
And why is this a teaspoon?
Because it says TSP.
Okay. And we're doing baking soda? And we're going to do this over the bowl because a little extra overflow isn't going to kill us. Okay, and the next thing it calls for is a half teaspoon of baking powder. And this one's a little bit tricky to get to because it's just the way the stir is created. We're going to scrape it off and dump it in. So now that we've gotten that done, we're going to work on our spices. So, Laramie, what do we need next?
1.5 teaspoons cinnamon.
Okay. So, which 2 are we going to need for that? Come point them out, Laramie.
We're going to need the 1 teaspoon and the half teaspoon.
Okay, good job. If the cinnamon comes out, that is. Okay, 1 and a half. And again, overflow is okay to have. Okay. Ooh, smells like cinnamon now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need is a half teaspoon of ginger. Just going to be right here. Maybe. Okay. And now we're going to mix these all together with our handy dandy spatula. Do you want to come do this, Laramie? Okay. So while Laramie's working on that, what I'm going to have Nolan do, excuse my reach for a second, I'm going to have Nolan come pour in a cup of molasses because the molasses is very slow to pour. And we're using a half cup, so he's going to stop halfway through on this because he got the whole 1 cup. Okay, Laramie, that's good. You can go sit back down now.
Okay.
So while Nolan's pouring the half cup of molasses, I'm going to add said 1 because it's the whole stick of butter, but the half cup of butter into this recipe. Not very gracefully, may I add. And then we're also going to add our 1 egg. Okay. And then Nolan has our half cup of molasses. And we're going to really get that all out by scooping it all out through here. Make sure we get all the ingredients necessary. Nolan, you can go sit back down.
Thank you.
So now to speed things back up, instead of using our spatula, we're going to use our electric egg beater, which was not cleaned. So that's we're going to take this off. I'm going to ask my student where he put them because he was supposed to have my materials prepared for me when he cleaned them. Oh, he cleaned one of them. Okay, good job, Nolan.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to take our mixer and we're going to put it on the lowest speed and we're going to mix the whole bowl together very slowly. This is going to take a couple minutes to mix into. Still working on mixing. So because we made such a thick recipe and I doubled the flour to make sure the cookies really stay together, we need to actually add another stick of butter. So we're going to add that extra stick right now. It's taken a little bit to get through it. Babe, will you pause my video?